If you are looking for that classic Joseph Pilates mat Pilates class, this is the video for you. They call it classical Pilates. It's all of those fun, rolling like a ball exercises. You will feel lengthened, you will feel strengthened from head to toe. It's a full body burn, about 20 minutes. Let's go. Let's get started. You will neatly on your back. Come on to your back. Your knees can go to the sky. Your feet flat about hip width distance. Try to have a neutral spine to start, and on your inhale, you lift your arms up. Big, big inhale. Exhale, peel head, neck, and shoulders up, chin off your chest. Reach your arms by your hips, eyes to the thighs, and just start to pump your arms. Inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 100 reps of this. You can absolutely stay in this first position. It's a great place, I think, to really feel your core. If you want to progress, you can bring one leg to reverse tabletop and then the other. Try to squeeze your knees together and really point your toes. Keep breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Breathe in as your navel comes up and in, your front ribs are heavy. Breathe out. You could stay right here, or maybe you lift those legs straight up to the sky. Point your toes and lift your kneecaps to firm your thighs. We're almost there. The point of the 100 was to get circulation of your blood and your breath, that heart pumping. Keep breathing. For the last 10, you can lower those legs to 45 degrees. You don't have to. Inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax. Good job. For the roll up, arms come straight above your shoulders. Dig your heels into the ground. It's a big inhale. As you exhale, curl your chin into your chest. Keep the roundedness of your upper back. Reach your fingertips past your toes if you can. And on your inhale, again, you keep that roundedness in your upper back and coil your spine, one vertebra at a time. Find those shoulder blades, arms above your shoulders. Big inhale to prepare. Pull the ribs in. Exhale, chin into the chest. Dig your heels into the ground. Maybe activate through the ball of your feet if you can. You could do a little pulse as you reach forward, and then you roll back. Just a couple more of these. This is a really good way to feel into what they call the undulation or the articulation of your spine, working at one vertebra at a time. Keep the core in tight. I don't know if we did another one or not. We'll do one more and we'll prepare for the roll up next. Reach, reach. On inhale, pull on back. Arms come up, and then palms by your side. Really dig your upper arm bones into the mat. Press your elbows into the mat. Dig your heels in and squeeze your legs together. Big inhale. Exhale, press your tailbone down to lift your legs up. Press your arms down to lift your hips up, and you roll over. I hope you can still hear me. And then try to find lengthening your spine first. Lift up out of the waist. Find that articulation of your spine down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Lower those legs down. I have not done that in forever. Big inhale. As you exhale, tailbone presses. Legs are glued together. You lift them up. Good. Press into your arms. Lift your hips up. Maybe your feet reach the floor, maybe they don't. If they don't, it's okay. On your way back, can you lift out of your waist first and then lower those hips to the ground? I don't know how many we've done, but we're only doing one more. I'm a contemporary Pilates girl myself, to be honest, but there's so many different variations out there these days, and sometimes we just want that classical Pilates. So this is it for you. Good. Come all the way up. I lengthen that spine first, and then with control, lower your hips down. followed by the legs. Left leg stays down, right leg comes up. You point through your toes, lift the kneecaps. Take that right leg in on an inhale for leg circle. Down as you exhale, across and up. Inhale, right leg over, down, across and up. The goal is to keep your hips steady. Do you see how mine are moving a lot? I could really stand to do classical mat Pilates more. I think that was 4. We'll switch directions in 3. You can put your hands on your hips to try to keep them stable like me. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. We'll try to progress for the second set. If you want, you can hover that left leg, the toes are pointed. Inhale, right leg to the right. Exhale, down, across and up. Inhale, out. Keep those hips stable. Exhale, across and up. I'm gonna put the leg back down because I can't keep my hips stable. Just a couple more, but you try. If you can, keep that left leg hovered. We'll do 1 more for good measure. Done. Right leg down, left leg up. We'll go in to start. Inhale, left leg inside. Exhale, down, across and up. Inhale, bring it in. Use some gusto. Exhale, down, across and up. That's it. That was 2. That's 3. Couple more before we switch directions. Good. Hold it up. Option to hover the right leg. As you inhale, takes that left leg out to the left. Exhale, down, across and up. Oh my gosh. Inhale. Exhale, down, across and up. Every side is different. I probably could have kept my right leg up on that side, but I'm gonna put it down just to keep myself even. You explore what works for you. I think there's just 1 more. Good. Leave that left leg up. Right leg joins it. Bend your knees into your chest and just rock and roll up and down your spine until you come up to your seat. We're gonna roll like a ball. A lot of times this is everybody's favorite. So you can grab down at your ankles or we can reach up a little bit higher. Keep your thighs connected to your torso, and on your inhale, you roll back. Exhale, come up, try to stick that landing. The object is to keep your calves connected to your hamstrings. A lot of times when people roll like a ball, they'll do like this. They roll back and they explode, they combust, their legs lift up. The point is to stay compressed. Thighs to torso, those calves to your hamstrings. Squeeze everything in. Stick that landing up. Spinal extension at the top will help you stick the landing. Have a little bit of fun with it. Squeeze everything in. We got 3. We'll stay on the back. The right knee will stay into the chest. Into. And stay on your back. Right knee is in. Left leg extends. You can rest it or point it. Keep the head, neck, and shoulders down or peel it up, elbows wide, see the leg stretch. Pull that right knee in with your cores, which is your arms. Inhale to switch, exhale to pull. Inhale to switch, exhale to pull. Inhale to switch, exhale to pull. So it's called a single leg stretch. So really try to feel the stretch on your outer hip. Doing so by really pulling that knee in. Sometimes I over-rely on the upper body to do a single leg stretch. So where you feel like your core is working just as much. Try to keep your legs low as you extend from the hip instead of going up and out if you can. And we got 8 more. Breathing helps. Exhale as the knee comes into the chest. Inhale to switch. Last 4. Last 3. Scissor those inner thighs together. 2. And 1. Relax. Both knees are into your chest. You give yourself a big hug. Peer head, neck, and shoulders up. On your inhale, send the legs long, send the arms long. Exhale, squeeze everything in. Inhale, open. Legs out, arms out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale to open. Exhale, bring it in. We'll do 4 more. You could always leave head, neck, and shoulders down. Or keep them peeled up. Your choice, you're working the core either way. Here's 3. We'll come up, get a little spine stretch in 2. And 1. Leave those knees into your chest, rocking them up and down your spine, and come up to a seat. Bring your legs as wide as about your knot. Flex through your heels and let your toes come up towards your shin. Big inhale, get long, palms face forward. As you exhale, you dive forward. Reach those fingertips toward your feet. Maybe give a little pulse, slide back up. Good, you can bring those arms up, big inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward, stretch through your spine. A little pulse if you want. Bring it back in and up. Just a couple more. Breathing here. Good. Did you know Joseph Pilates? Whew. Really developed this and believed in it so much that he wrote to presidents around the world saying, can everybody do controlology, which is what it was called before it became known as Pilates. All right, good. Would you open leg rocker? Definitely not going in order of the 34 exercises. We're more so, doing in order that I think makes sense. So you're gonna reach for your toes. Just feel what this is like to have your peace fingers or your pointer and your middle finger wrap around your big toe. Your thumb secures it, okay? And then come on up. You can bend your knees, find it. You could keep your knees bent and be here, or you could straighten your legs out for open leg rocker. You gotta have a little bit of fun with it. Your heart is up, so your lower spine is in flexion, upper spine is in extension. On your inhale, you roll back. On your exhale, try to keep a hold of your ankles or your toes. Reach your heart forward at the top. You see, while it was called controlology, it takes so much control. Roll back, lift up, try to stick the landing, hold it, and reach your heart forward. Inhale, go back. Exhale, come on up. This is where we get stuck. You gotta reach that heart up. Good, we'll do one more. Inhale. And exhale, come up. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Reach your heart forward. Yes, you can. 3, 2, and 1. Legs together at the top. Come on down. Arms by your side. Maybe I'll scoot down a little bit. I crept up. Okay, cool. Am I still in the shot? All right, sweet. Let's do corkscrew, but not traditional just right now. Point your toes, glue your legs together like they're one, and on your inhale, take your legs over to the right. Keep them glued together. Exhale, down, across, and up. And we'll switch directions. Inhale, legs over to the left, down, exhale, across, and up. That's the work. We can stay in this layer, kind of similar to that single leg circle that we did earlier. That was prep for this. Or we can add in elements of the rollover with this corkscrew. Here's how we do it. As you inhale, you take those legs to the left. Exhale down, across, press into your arms to lift up. Now you inhale, come down onto the right hip as the legs go down and across and up. Lift out of your waist. Lower down onto that left hip. You keep the legs glued together the whole time. Across and lift up. Last one, come down onto that right hip. Legs swing down, across, and you lift up. Come on down. Right leg stays up, left leg lowers down. This is where we're gonna mix in a little bit of contemporary. Peel head, neck, and shoulders up for those scissors. You pull, pull, and switch. You pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. You'll see why I didn't want to do the classical version of scissors. I'll show you really quick just so you can see what it looks like. But because we're gonna go into the shoulder bridge next, it was just a bit much on the low back. So try to breathe into the back of your legs here. Keep the work by pointing your toes and lifting your kneecaps, and your chin is off of your chest. I'm sweating. You think, oh, classical, it'll be easy. It's not. It's harder in some ways. Scissor those inner thighs together. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, if you want that classical version, legs are up, arms by your side. You lift those hips and try to scoop up your hips. So thumbs are on the outside, fingers are on the one side. You bend your knees and try to send your right toes into the pool. Exhale, switch. Right toes into the pool. Oh my gosh, it is so hard. We'll just do a couple more. If you don't want to do it, you can rest. Good. And then arms by your side and hips down. Here we go. Shoulder bridge, arms by the side, really press them down, feet hip width. Press to the inside of your feet just as much as the outside. Exhale, lift your hips up for shoulder bridge. It's called shoulder bridge because your shoulder blades are heavy on the mat. We'll start with the right leg working, so bring the weight into your right foot. Left leg lifts up. As you inhale, flex to lower that leg down. Exhale, point to lift up. The idea is that you keep those hips really level with one another. You drive through that right heel to lift the left leg up. You drive through the right heel as the left leg lowers. Pointing and flexing through that left foot. And even though this is simple, you see how much work has to go into it to really keep your hips up. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Left leg bends, level your hips, weight is in that left foot, right leg goes to the sky. You can flex through the foot. Do you see how my hips are uneven? Level them off. Press firmly into your arms, inhale, lower that right leg, frontwards heavy. Exhale, point to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, point to lift. I'm not gonna lie, I'm all about sculpt, and I teach in a heated room. I love all the different variations of Pilates, but I so respect and admire the classical Pilates that Joseph Pilates originally developed. I think it's so important to know that foundation and to teach it if you can. So that's what we're doing here. We got 3 more. My hips. 2 and 1. Right foot down, hips down. Amazing. Let's just do a little bit of side lying to finish. You come on to one side. You can interlace fingers behind your head. Really try to be all in one line. Press your bottom leg down a lot. Lift the top leg just to hip height. Big inhale. As an exhale, you're gonna sweep that top leg forward. Inhale to pull it back. So this is how it looks in the book, but you might notice a few things. My hips are rocking as I try to sweep that leg forward. So I have to put my top palm down to help stabilize my pelvis. If you do too, that is okay. It's better to make adjustments so that you can really have that good form and control in the movement, right? All right, you got 3. It's crazy how fast 20 minutes will go. You got 2 before we finish with the other side. And 1. Technically, we could like do some pulses and then go back. But we'll stick to the basics for today. All right, let's go. Let's switch sides. We'll come over here. Let's see if I can do it on this side. If I can have my fingers interlaced behind my head. Stack those hips, navel up and in, lift. That's so mock. So this is not what we want, right? So just have no ego. Press that top palm down, press your bottom leg down, and sweep. Sweep. Almost there. This is it. You do this every day. I hope you find some lengthening of your posture, some strengthening of your core, more controlling the body, more balance and control in your life. Last 3, 2, and 1. You did it, just like that. Some classical mat Pilates exercises for you. Hope you liked it. If you did, give a like, give a subscribe. So many different types of Pilates and yoga videos on this channel. Give them a try. YouTube thinks you'll like this video here.